for sure. For real for sure.
For real for sure.
My money like an echo. You hear it from chasing the dope. Bunnies from chasing the dope. Friends on top in the seat.
For real.
And if they come with me, they with me. Who surrender the city? She get with that, my parlay shimmies. Earrings, they dancing, they shimmy. Subies, they clean, they shut out the cleaner. She lit up my sticks, so she leave me cleaned up. Your mark is up, you go. Yeah, I'm chasing that up. That money 100, I'm up. 20s and 50s gon' blow. Shaking eyes when I go up. Go be my mom. Go be my mom. Go be my mom. I put this move on with traces. Take a flight, then I make a play Texas. They say that your heart's so aggressive. Tryna send it, but they don't get the message. The only time I take a L, I'm trying to run the Lexus. Your mark is set and gone. Your mark is set and going. Your mark is set and gone. Wonder where I'm going. Spend 5 on the HD9. Finna make 15 more for PLA million. Finna collect this money, I ain't talking about a settlement. Pussy ain't got a bad nigga cause he hesitant. I spend that back if you give me a head of it. Be a leaf, tip me to the head like medicine. Your mark is set, you go. Yeah, I'm chasing that up. That money 100, I'm up. 20s and 50s gon' blow. Shaking eyes when I go up. Go be my mom. Go be my mom. Go be my mom.
Think y'all spinach on coats. I might hit Vice, coach a street for the low. Treated like a sight, punching up with throats. I'm allergic to animals, but I be around some goats. Call me about a couple G's. And you know what's on the floor. Chop off your hands, you touch any hair on Gloria. I just got some fire head on Royal Hills off Peoria. Got a bitch think I'm cuffing her, but she don't know I got plans of ignoring her. I done touched more dead men than a motherfucking coroner. Bring car from out the States, might call that shit a foreigner. 50 on the ones finna throw it up. Skrilly bitches say going us. All my niggas say going up. Ain't no way we slowing up. Pressure pack from Denver, boy, when I'm all the way in Florida. Touchdown in the coat, spinach on coast. I might hit Vice, coach a street for the low. Treated like a sight, punching up with those. I'm allergic to animals, but I be around some goats. I might take a triple T, baby mama no. Rex genetics, this ain't your ordinary dough. Spend some dirty money on some sleep. I should clean it with some soap. Bankroll call me about a couple G, you know it's on the flow. Wood filled with dope, spinach on coke. Wood filled with dope, spinach on coke. That's on in the coke, spinach on coke. Did not hit Vice and got a T for the low. We love wood filled with dope, baby don't choke. Take you up to Aspen, spin a G on the coke. Ever been to Vail? Take you on some slows. I don't let nobody know.
Or you can put on the Grammy and let everybody know. I can put you in Chanel if you can clear me like your dough. Pockets full of Nipsey blues and they singing a C note. I know you wanna see some action, I can do it if you don't. It's on me, baby. See, he beat it and he broke. She hit the speed. I know you wanna draw the bow. Shit, I hit Fendi. I spit 400 on a cloak. S&D, give me that water, I stay afloat.
Chop off your hands, you touch any hair on Gloria. I just got some fire head on Royal Hills off Peoria. Got a bitch think I'm cuffing her, but she don't know I got plans of ignoring her. I done touched more dead men than a motherfucking coroner. Bring car from out the States, might call that shit a foreigner. 50 on the ones finna throw it up. Skrilly bitches say going up. All my niggas say going up. Ain't no way we slowing up. Pressure pack from Denver, boy, when I'm all the way in Florida. Touchdown in the coat, spinach on coast. I might hit Vice, coach a street for the low. Treated like a sight, punching up with those. I'm allergic to animals, but I be around some goats. I might take a triple T, baby mama no. Rex genetics, this ain't your ordinary dough. Spend some dirty money on some sleep. I should clean it with some soap. Bankroll call me about a couple G, you know it's on the flow.
plus 2 chicks, 2 freaks on me. Get your ass blocked, no reach on me. Everywhere I go, I got a piece on me. Lately I've been exhausted. Let's get this party poppin'. I feel too much too often. No more talking, for the night. Turn it up, turn off the lights. If we turn up how we want to, we gon' be alright. And I've been burning time. I got too much on my mind. And the way your body working got me hypnotized. Got me hypnotized. What the problem? Hear that dum-dum-dum, it'll solve 'em. Drop a Zane in my soda to dissolve 'em. Pull up so quick, no problem. Hey, problem? What the problem? Hear that dum-dum-dum, it'll solve 'em. Drop a Zane in my soda to dissolve 'em. Hey, we all numb for the night. Turn it up, turn off the lights. If we turn up how we want to, we gon' be alright. And I've been burning time. I got too much on my mind. And the way your body working got me hypnotized. Got me hypnotized. I'm gon' say this red, man. I'm gon' body meds, man. They ask me what's going on, and I've been stacking bread, man. Baddie in my bed, man. Hundreds on my head, man. I ain't talking hip, man. Talking about the bread. In and out of state because I got it like that. I hop on the market, what's the price of that there? That coin looking solid, it's gon' take off like that. Make a couple hundred while I'm sitting right here. Thank God I am here. Put them haters in my rear view. I don't give a fuck cause I see this shit with a clear view. Hundreds in my bag, I've been in my bag. Told her I don't mean to flex, I told her my bad. Told her that I get the checks, I get them too fast. She told me she want no part unless we gon' last. I can say you too fine, need a ticket. This chance I will not miss it. I'm gon' say this red, man. I'm gon' body meds, man. They ask me what's going on, and I've been stacking bread, man. Baddie in my bed, man. Honey, man. I ain't talking hip, man. Talking about the bread.
Say this red. Say this red. I ain't just man when there's in my mind. Say this red. I can't start now.
I'm gon' say this red, man. I'm gon' body meds, man. They ask me what's going on, and I've been stacking bread, man. Baddie in my bed, man. Hundreds on my head, man. I ain't talking hip, man. Talking about the bread.
In and out of state because I got it like.
don't fuck with they business. Told you them boys was vicious. You know I'm off the shits. You know I'm well equipped to have your baby dismissed. Undressing, clothes unzipping. My vibe is lit. You like the drip, you fuck with it. Either I own it or the homies own it. Support black business. In a meeting room, Jordan neon force on the tribe, of course. You can't compare design so rare, they say you a bored. I'm the type to grab a back skirt off to the dash. Pull up for the bags, undress for the fatty. When you walk it, wiggle, call it a broken wagon. Showstopper, causing traffic.
I'm sick, leave the game with a code. They shit the shit after me like I was a mode. Green light go, like a reaper, she suck on my soul. Louboutin running 600 a toe. Pussy the world like it been up stove. Take your shoes off, bitch, and watch for my flow. He got a chopper, the beat and scope. My niggas is smart, but they aim at your throat. The reason got a back, cause nigga, you moping. My nigga threw a pay, like Randy, I'm open. Back door is open. You need you a sad, pour me a foe. I double my doses, I see how you coming. That shit ain't official, I see how you thumbing. That shit ain't a stab. Bitcoin and money, I made me a ripple. 2 house till 5 and I spent me a nickel. Turn to a runner back, spit me a nigga. Came with a tucker, she left with some stitches.
Told you don't fuck with they business. Told you them boys was vicious. You know I'm off the shits. You know I'm well equipped to have your baby dismissed. Undressing, clothes unzipping.
I can't talk too much, boy, them laws is listening. Hell is sizzling, love forgiveness and move like Michelin. Holy killing and no submission and hope.
So stay tuned.
Revive my soul, love, hold up, they slowed up. No pop trunk, it's just choke up. Yo, blood, no mercy for the hate. Yeah, it's no love. Hug daps or handshakes, but I'ma need my cut. Blue lines or flat lines with a short stop, short stop, short stop, short stop.
I'm the type to grab a back skirt off to the dash. Pull off for the bags, undress for the fatty. When you walk it, wiggle, call it a broken wagon. Showstopper, causing traffic.
I'm sick, leave the game with a code. They shit the shit after me like I was a mode. Green light go, like a reaper, she suck on my soul. Louboutin running 600 a toe. Pussy the world like it been up stove. Take your shoes off, bitch, and watch for my flow. He got a chop with a beam in the scope. My niggas is smart, but they aim at your throat.
Welcome to the stream. It's Ryder here again, and let's see. We have BONK computer, DJ set. I think it's pretty cool. You know, what can you do with a computer? I don't know about you, but I know I need my computer. You know, we're here, Devin, on the BONK computer, and we're using BONK computer to dev. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Let me just have the chats open. That way we can get ready to rumble and make sure that we're answering any questions or things like that that may come up. Alright, and let's see. So we put the YouTube link, streaming, public. Alright. So how's everyone doing today? I hope everything is doing great for you, as it is for me. And looks like we are picking back up here in the markets. Jeet's out, Chad's in. We're talking Bitcoin Chads, we're talking Solana Chads, as well as Ethereum Chads. Even though they've been down for a whole lot, or I mean, we been down for a whole lot. If you guys don't know, I actually started development in Ethereum and Ethereum rollups in Ethereum back in 2017 and professionally in 2019. And then I ended up contributing to a whole lot of rollups from Arbitrum to Starknet to other ones from 2020 and forward. So yeah, I love the EVM. I mean, I know EVM, I know rollups. Um, I think just seeing that post of how like fast Solana was growing and the data behind it. Solana is just great for applications. It is kind of made in a easy kind of way, plug and play, and we like it. We like it. What can I say? We like it. I have a streaming camera today. So we'll be turning that on whenever I actually find the light source. Also, I listened to this morning's stream, and I will not be touching the mic or breathing in it. So hopefully it sounds better for you guys. I know it was gnarly for me. So yeah, without further ado, oh yeah, wait, I'm supposed to pull up the chat. See, I can't think while I'm speaking, huh? Let me see. I'm gonna pull up the chat, one of them on my phone and the other one here on the next screen. Yo, that runner is so funny. Like that meme, shooter keep was yeah, shooter Moonboy keeps sharing. It's like it's so funny to me. I don't know why. Um, yeah, it's so funny. It's just hilarious. Okay. So it pulls up the TG chat, so feel free to, ask questions and stuff in there like you guys were doing yesterday, towards the end of the stream, or yesterday, it was earlier today actually, about 12 hours ago. Alright, hang on really quick. And then we'll do one of these numbers here, or we'll bling bling. We'll bring this guy in here. Alright, yeah, this meme right here. This shit is funny, boy. What? Y'all crazy for this. And the desktop is kind of crazy, like being able to pull up OSs and OSs with OSs. It's kind of wild. So I think it's time for the OS revolution. Truly, when we democratize access to compute itself and utilize blockchain in order to do it. Um, there are other teams that have been working on these ideas that I really love. And one of my favorite teams is the Akash Network team. Decentralized GPUs, um, you know, kind of makes everything cool. I also love the serverless functions that we're using to run BONK computer. Um, and yeah, if you're not familiar with like cloudless compute and serverless functions, we'll be talking a lot about them. I also wanted to introduce today our uh, class. We're gonna be holding class for everyone to learn AI and encryption. So essentially cybersecurity and AI, just in general. How to be a hacker, in other words, how to think like a hacker, and that's the ethical kind. But also how to, you know, run any code, deploy any app, right, without knowing how to code. There are a lot of videos and streams and stuff like that that kind of claim this, but they never actually take you step by step all the way to production, all the way to where it's working. And even the ones that say they do, they skip like the most important portion, which is, deploying it in production, having a back office, monitoring, and then how to set up um, to where you can actually handle customers and payments and things like that. So we'll be doing the class. I'll talk a little bit more about that. Let me just yeah, get set up here and grab the coffee. All right, this is kind of hot. Yeah. He said you need to turn up the audio, mate. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for that. Is it still low? Let me know in the chat there. I'm gonna put it back at 0. But I do have the mic away from my mouth just so I don't. Here, let me turn it off and then I'll move it to another place and then I'll turn it back on. All right. How about like this? Is this better? Let me know in the chat. All right. Awesome. Boom. Got a couple buys there. Honestly, I have not been keeping up with the chart or anything like that. We got a comment that says the tech and products seem amazing. I mean, I love that. I love that word. Volume is good. Yeah, we literally dev's been just working head down. Um, Shamashi has been literally around the clock, like working like a madman. And so I just, I'm doing this kind of like front-facing part of everything, as well as, doing my part in the development and keeping it community-based. But I think we've hit some really good milestones. Can you guys drop in the chat what milestones you think this project hit? Like, for example, it took 4 minutes to bond from Let's Bonk with no word. We didn't tell anyone. There was no group chat. There was no, anything really set up other than the site and the application itself. So that's, to me, that's a milestone. Bonded, right? And then another milestone is we hit $1 million in volume. Another milestone is we hit over 400K market cap. Another milestone is chart is upward trending and holding above 100K right now. So what other milestones do you guys think that this project has hit? Please put them in the Telegram chat for me or anywhere you are. Put them, I'll get to them, and they will create a tweet that highlights what we've accomplished so far that I think is amazing too. So thank you for saying that. The tech and the products seem amazing. And the volume is good. So yeah, he said, Dev, you forgot to tweet about updates and what you were doing. I Mr. Kaiser, please forgive me. Let me go ahead and do that now, and then we can just do it together. I know I've dropped some here, and then I know the team has also dropped some alfalfa here. So let's go ahead and pull it up. Um, oh yeah, this me in traffic. Yo, Denver traffic is like, yo, it's just wild, fam. It's just like LA, you know what I'm saying? Like it really takes you an hour to get from, the 15, 10 minute, drives that you do at night. It's like an hour this time. Um, do you know where Can you like reshare? I don't know. Looking at the chat, it's kind of like overwhelming right now. But can you reshare that, or I will have someone else from the team gather these kinds of updates and things like that, and yeah, and then we'll share that. So yes, Kaiser, we'll go ahead and tweet about those updates and what we're doing more. And also, I received word from Shamashi that we need to um, create a separate Twitter account for the Twitter operator, and that way the main project Twitter can just focus on those updates, and it will always be highlighted as just the updates and really high quality posts and interactions with top accounts only. So let me know what you think about that also. Creating a separate Twitter for the operator, and then having the main project Twitter just be a lot cleaner and more directed in a way. Um, and the operator, it takes time. It learns over time. I think it's getting better. At one point, it was like really bad one day, and then we turned it off and re-optimized. There was just like one line extra. Yes, sir. Yep, absolutely. Yeah, thanks for mentioning that. Um, True, true. We don't want people to miss the stream and miss the sauce. So we definitely want everyone to stay tapped in. We kind of like how we shared it publicly and everything like that. Like we just didn't want to give any group of people a heads up, um, so that it could be fair. And I guess it's at that point it's whoever's paying attention gets um, the heads up before everyone else, and that's fair game because we pay in attention, and it is the most important thing. That's why they say pay attention, not give attention. Um, He said it was hours ago. Can't find them now. No, no, no. I pulled some up on my phone. I actually, when you said that earlier, I had indexed a couple of them. So allow me to ramble while I get these tweeted out immediately because yeah, we talked about this way earlier. Should have been done way earlier. So yeah, thank you for that. Awesome. Yeah, let me just get this update here. Tweeted. Um, let's take a look at the YouTube chat. YouTube, we got our one solo viewer. Or wait, is this even live? I don't know. YouTube, what are you doing? It's like Facebook now, man. Nobody gets views. Just if you paying, you know. I fuck with X though. Looks like how many people on X right now? Says 243. That is amazing. Yeah, thanks for showing up and showing out, guys. Like, you know, I'm gonna go ahead and give you one of these. Wow. Um, and also, I am going to play something very faint in the back. Let me know if it's like too loud or too low, but I just want something in the background. That way I can just zone out a little bit more. Do Jersey Flow from Decode again. Alright. Alright, cool. So let's tweet that out. And yep. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So we have staking and the community center, which is the community VM. Now, community VM is going to be, he says, attention goes all around X on crypto, bro. Yeah, these are the facts. These are the facts. Yeah, so the community center is in this push that we deployed just now, and the deployment is building currently. Yeah, we'll talk a little bit more, and then we will check out the update together, just like yesterday's update when we deployed for yeah, the info with roadmap and lightpaper. Also, I was working on the styling of the PDF for the complete light paper, and so I just have to put the PDF in a specific folder where it can be found by the code, and then we'll redeploy after, you know, making sure our newest code is not giving us any errors, any linting errors or TypeScript errors or anything like that. So let me see. I'm gonna turn the music down a little bit more. All right. Cool. Awesome. He said you have many followers on YouTube. Yeah, I mean 600 followers, you know, 647 followers. That grew pretty fast from like 10 followers in the from the last stream to this one. Yeah, I think that's a lot too. And I think that's, you know, that's a lot of love. That's a lot of people, and most people that follow me on YouTube are really like really dope people themselves as well. So yeah, the quality of the followers is always important. Maybe more important, because you can have just one person follow you that's super quality, that can make up for having thousands of people. So BCT and chill, baby. You know, that's the move. That's the smooth. Yeah, market cap is entry. I agree. Full transparency, I bought some on Vector at about 100K market cap. It's not much. It's like 20 bucks or something. And I bought some also at 340K on Vector. So check me out on Vector if you are there. We can also, if you guys think it's a good idea, I can connect the main Telegram group to a Vector trading group inside of Vector, and then that way you guys can see notifications from everyone in the group when they buy, I believe, and when they sell. That way you can be aware. And just to reiterate, I don't actually have any supply. The dev supply is not mine. It's not Chamashi's. It's the project's, and will not be touched. There is, a few different ideas that we wanted to play around with, and obviously lock in some of the supply is good. But I do want to mention that, guys, this is not really a a lot of coins, right? Like there's a lot more people in the top holders than the dev is. And if anything else, like you don't worry about the dev. You should keep your eye on those other top holders, right? And maybe if you are concerned with these things, right? But we BCT and chill. And yeah, I made my own buys. My average entry is like 200K or something like that, or 150K. Um, and before I sell that, huge bag of $30 or whatever, I will let you guys know exactly what time it's gonna go off, if I ever do. So yeah, shout out to Vector, the social trading platform, because I love Vector. I actually haven't made any money in meme coins except on Vector. I tried Axiom. I have my own RPC, super stealth, fast RPC, and yeah, just something about Vector, like knowing what people like and kind of following the signal from the community has always worked better for me. I know some people might not, but yeah, I don't do much trading, and I wouldn't follow me for trading if you are a trader. So you do you. Follow the people you need that are trading, that have success in that. Now, if you want to learn about cybersecurity, AI, blockchain, the intersection of the futuristic technology of robotics, nanotechnology, and automation, that's what you follow me for. Okay. They invest their time in what they're doing. I invest my time into learning these things and teaching these things. So I think that's a big difference, right? You just have to know what kind of crowd you're a part of. So let's play. I don't even know, honestly, like what to play mostly here, but let's play some instrumentals if they exist. And all right. So excuse me for a little second. I'm gonna turn up the music. We're gonna do a quick interlude. I'm gonna grab a cup of water, finish this tweet, and we'll get to VS Code. What about having a separate TG with all of the bots? I mean, the buy bot is pure hype, but yeah, to have, okay, I like that. But how do you feel about having different channels in this Telegram, right? Like we can have different channels right there. I think we also talked about that earlier with the team, because we do want, right now we also have the channel, which is t.me slash BONK computer, just like that. That is the channel. And so the channel, I believe right now is getting, let's see, if it's not getting, yeah, okay, so it's not getting the notifications from Twitter because we didn't add the bot in here. So Shamashi, if you can please make me admin here, I will go ahead and add the BONK computer bot, which is actually just already tweeted, already it's logging in that it's sharing the tweets, but it's not in the group, so it can't share the tweets. So whenever you make me admin, I'll go ahead and do that. All right, let's turn this up.
Rapping to the bag, it's rapping to the bankroll. And these haters watching, so I gotta flex, bro. I don't give one fuck, do it on my own. I don't give one fuck, bitch be coming for real. Got me thinking, damn, I need some yellow, need some damn. Got me thinking, damn, this fucking yellow cup is cold. Got me thinking, damn, I need some yellow, need some gold. Got me thinking, damn, this double cup is fucking cold, yeah. Bitch, I need a bankroll, yeah. Came from nothing, wore the same clothes, yeah. Yeah, fuck you, how you feeling? I'm just gonna be kicking back, sipping like with my villains. Thinking about these millions, thinking about these billions, thinking about these trillions, thinking about these trillions. For you, for your feelings, bitch, I'm in the building. Bitch, we making movies, bitch, we making movies.
You see, this is crazy.
Get them racks up, run them racks up. All these damn hoes think my name Santa. Couple red cup, spill a tech up. So ass so sick, think I need a check up. Get them checks up, bitch I'm next up. Rolling back the seat and shorty get a neck up. Pop a triple seat and then I pull the rest up. Finna flex up, can't nobody check us. Not like rolling, 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 going, I'm rolling. Tell her shorty gotta back it up. Tell her shorty it ain't fast enough. Going fast, told her fast enough. Hit the gas, DK ran it up. Run to the bed, run real fast. Live in the moment, don't stress about the past. Taking the path, right to the bands. Walking the bank, checking my hand. I get to them bills, cruising around the hills. I'ma keep it 100, you know I'ma keep it real. Get on racks up, get on racks up. Ain't gon' know my past till my brother tax on. Total tax on, total tax on, total tax on. Brody got a tax on. I'm my dad's son, got a lot of bad hoes. I'm a mama child, cause I fucking hustle. Running hard up on the court like making N1. I'm from the 307, in case you asking where I'm from. Get them racks up, run them racks up. All these damn hoes, think my name Santa. Couple red cup, spill a tech cup. Rolling, rolling. I love you all. La, la, la.
All right. So, I see that we did post earlier. We posted the update um, for the staking. And let me just take a look here what it says here. Staking is now successful in staging environment. Pushing to production and running stress tests now. Look for the stake button in the header soon. More updates coming. Stake BCT to receive your membership tier respectively. Respectfully. No, respectively. And yeah, that was the last post. So yeah, so it looks cleaner now for sure, like you said. And I'll post the or Shamashi will post it. Okay, perfect. So Shamashi will post that while I do the stream, the rest of the stream here. Let's go back to the chat and see what you guys are saying. Um, higher, higher. Yeah, I need to smoke so we can all get higher, right? What about separate TG? Okay, okay. So we got that. Cool. Shamashi's on it. I believe you'll see the Twitter, like the channel will start having the Twitter um, on it, and then you guys will be able to see all the other bot notifications inside of the BONK computer Telegram channel. It has like a laptop emoji next to it, and it's just BONK computer on Telegram. All right, smooth. Now let's pull up uh, music or something like that, and Alright, so it's not this one, it's not this one, it's this one. Then we will go to windsurf. If you are a dev and you use an IDE, like tell me what you use and why. If it's not like um, windsurf or cursor or something. And yeah, it'd be really cool to see what you guys are doing. And I'll hide this for now. Boom, out of there. Cool. And then this is, oh yeah, that's Telegram. Cool. Awesome. All right. Let's take a look here. There's a few like really cool updates that I wanted to do. As I was telling you guys on my stream before last, the Solana starter kit was looking really nice, and we wanted to really make sure the staking and Solana payments integration in every way is seamless. And they just released it 2 days ago, and of course we've been building for over 4 months. So um, maybe you know what? Maybe we can do it together on a separate branch. I can show you guys a couple of things, and then we can also work on the community center deployment. Um, Now, looks like this build that we have is not successful. So let's double check a few things here. And I sent it off before here. So, yep, it was right here and we sent it off. So, okay, the big push. um, we can first off do a little bit of troubleshooting in here. You know, like one of these numbers, and make sure we're Gucci there. As long as this works, then we go to the next step, and if we see any errors, then we know why it's not compiling. Sometimes it doesn't have to do with the actual code, so we will see together. My favorite thing about the community center is that it has its own like kind of like chat, you know, interfaces and rooms and stuff. Um, some for really like top holders. You can create your own chat rooms. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Let's see. I'm also gonna just pull up the website. I think. Oh, sorry guys, I closed that by mistake. Um, all right, let's go back. Right here. There we go. Now, monk.computer. All right. And then instead of this, we're gonna do this. Yeah, environments within environments within environments within. It's just inception all day long. Um, one of the key things that make this environment like super secure and just overall like a lot better to develop and run stuff on. There was one person on Twitter, shout out to you. They asked what they can use this for, right? And I mean, you can use it for a lot as a degen, from running nodes, running bots, try trading algorithms. These are all things that I wouldn't suggest like you run on your regular computer. We will have a big influx, and it's already started, to be honest. If you look at cybersecurity forums, you would know exactly what I'm talking about here. But there's a big influx of um, compromises, right? Like, these kind of like 0-day hacks that are being found in all kinds of legacy software or packages that a lot of your favorite websites run on. This is kind of like how the 4chan hack happened, right? They looked at the dependencies and it was super outdated, and so the perpetrator was able to get in and do whatever they wanted. They had admin access. Same thing with um, a lot of new hacks. Like recently, the Linux kernel had a 0 day in it. So the researcher, cybersecurity expert that found this, essentially had the whole world like by the balls, right? And so we're grateful that it wasn't a bad guy. And also I think this is why we need to teach more. We need to show up for our community more, and be proactive when it comes to safety and well-being and health, like financial health, mental health, like all of that stuff, because it really affects our community. If it affects your neighbor, it's gonna come to you some way, you know. And so I think it's just being proactive and teaching that, hey, you know what, like you should run this like these kind of like unproven kind of like codes. You run those in a safe environment like BONK computer, right? And hey, if it works for you, just do it later. Put it on your machine later, right? But I think it's really important because again, you'll see a lot of hacks happening, and there will be a lot of different types of kind of schemes and scams that you may have not seen before. There might be some things that kind of you know software that could be compromised, and again, just using a secure environment is really good for you. All right, so I got the website up, and then I believe we have the code right here. Okay, cool. Let's talk about the roadmap really quick, and you can find this by going to bonk.computer, clicking on the button up here, right there, and let me make this all the way smaller. You know what? Let's just remove TG. Yeah. Cool. Boom. Easy. All right. Cool. So click on info right here, and we get this module. The module is telling us that there's a roadmap. The future of AI-powered computing is here. Welcome to the most exciting journey in Web3 computing. BONK Computer is revolutionizing how you interact with virtual machines through AI and encryption, and we're getting started. And we're just getting started. Here's what's coming to blow your mind. So right now we have the community center launch, X-like chat integration, the chat rooms I was talking about, token gated exclusive access, of course, special features for BONK and BCT holders, and live audience engagement, as well as community events. Now, live audience engagement is pretty much the hardest thing that we are gonna be debugging together now, because I was hoping that we would this would deploy, but now we're just going to work on it some more and hopefully deploy it by the end of the stream. This is cool because, you know, in real time, once we have this functionality fully robust, what happens is we can play games together, we can code together, we could share, like, you know, work on documents together. If you've ever been on like Google Docs or Zoom or something, and you can, you know, see your teammates editing as you're editing, kind of like that. So I think it's pretty cool. And you know, we can have concurrent users. We can have up to 1,000 concurrent users, which is a lot, you know, at one time. And so, you know, we are excited. You know, there's probably just like a little bit of, you know, buggy code or extra validations that we don't need. That's always kind of like my downfall when it comes to code is a lot of times I'll put like too many validation steps. But that's a good problem to have, you know, and then remove them slowly but surely, carefully, right? Cool. And the community events, like this would work so well when you have this going. But, you know, right now, obviously we can do, you know, online virtual events like this stream, for example. But yeah, we're not really like considering this like an event. If anyone does want to join the stream, I will send you the link so you can be a guest on the stream. Just let me know in the Telegram chat. And you must be a holder. You can DM me your wallet. But yeah, you must hold like at least like 20 bucks, and I'll put you on the stream. Anybody, you know, this is an invitation to in the entire world. Whoever wants to chat with me, you want to debate with me, you want to ask questions, or you just want a little bit of clout, you know, come through. So the VM timeline and public sharing is the next step there. Once we have our community center, then you'll see that there's a timeline section, and that timeline section is designed to share public VMs. This is from exclusive members only, so paid members. Or members that stake and have the membership tier. So then you can go in and make your persistent VM. Now with the lower tier, you get 1 VM. With the higher tier, you get 3 VMs. And those are the persistent ones. So you know, with the 1, you could choose your VM to be public or private. If you choose to be public, you can have it just by the link that it's viewable, or you could actually post it on the timeline to where people can go there, play games, do things like that. Now, I will say, when you post a VM on the timeline, there is a buffer period of time. There is a 12-hour buffer time where the VM is only visible to the admins, and this is to ensure that no one is going to, you know, share a malicious VM, and that the VM is going to be up to the terms of service of use. Because this could be also dangerous because it is so unlimited. Then, you know, you could be walking right into a kind of like a trap. You know, even though it's a sandbox, you know, again, we have to consider things that we don't know when it comes to cybersecurity, and you just have to be, you know, from the ground up, very secure. So we are taking that upon ourselves in order to have these checks and balances for the community. And anyone doing that is breaking the terms of service, so they get banned from BONK Computer. We haven't figured out the ban thing yet, but you know, that account, you know, that wallet, that VM will not see the day of light. Just put it like that. So, you know, we will work on those ideas a lot more, and refine, you know, kind of like the 12-hour process to clear your VM and get it posted on the timeline. And we will share all the documentations as we always do, and you know, everything will be in GitHub sooner than later anyways. So I hope this all makes sense and that it's here for you guys. So discover amazing VMs, browse public virtual machines created by the community. So share your workspace, make your VM public, and show off your projects, or get people to just solve a problem for you that, some code that's buggy, you want to build a game, you want your website to look better. Well, you can share that there and, offer people to just give you ideas or, work with you. So never before possible experiences when you share these entire operating systems, not just the files, right? So I'm curious to hear what the community is going to come up with like the geeks are going to think of, and, people like that are going to do. This is, it's wide open. The interactive demonstrations are pretty cool, and this is where I think like someone can release an album, you can release a gallery on a level that has never been done before, right? And again, just like we can't even imagine what it could be like, and I think those artists that are inspired will have an idea of like, oh, I can do a gallery like this with the operating system versus just like a digital like 3D space or something, which you can put inside of some app or something, so they can still go there, but they can do more. So cool. Like you could have people sign a wall, for example. Like that would be cool. Like if I was an artist, I would have whoever comes into my quote unquote gallery OS sign this like interactive wall, or like the desktop would be like a wall, and then you could like sign, everybody come in and sign, and then like just some cool shit. Again, things that we are not thinking about in general. Just opening up the possibilities of what we can imagine. And I think that is very appealing to me, to work on it. It's very appealing, and it keeps me going, keeps me working on it. So let's see here, and we'll go to the next section. Let me just make sure the stream is good. Wait, can you guys hear me? Okay, all right. I thought it was stuck for a second. Goodness. All right. So now we have the performance boosts, and we've all experienced those since yesterday. Everything is faster, and it handles concurrent users better. So there's native mobile experiences that are coming soon. I know on mobile it looks great, on iPad it looks great, but if you open it up inside of like a Phantom wallet on mobile, there's like a little bit of styling that I can fix really quickly as well when we do another styling round. The enhanced AI, it's smarter. Now it's running with Claude Sonnet 4, 2025-05-14, which is the newest one. And we have a lot more tools that we've given it, so it could do more. And yeah, there's the multi-user magic, and this is what I was saying earlier about concurrent users. So this piece here where you'd have like a live audience engagement in real time. And if you get this screen right, like it's timing out in order to save compute, since we want to give compute to everyone in the world. You just hit refresh on the page, and it'll get you right back in. And then let's go to the other sections here really quick. So the next iterations, and these are game changers too, in my opinion. You'll have the choice of the Windows, the Linux, or the Mac OS. The staking system, this is coming out, sooner than later, right? Like that's the now. Because we moved this yesterday. If you guys remember, during the stream, actually, I moved the point, like from the, for our order of operations. We were gonna actually have it come out a little bit later, but I felt that because there are, membership tiers that you can get with the staking, instead of having people like just wait right now or purchase membership tiers, why don't you just start staking right away, so then we can get this part going even better, because this is for members only. You can access this side, this kind of like disposable VM or a disposable VM if you don't hold any BONK or BCT. And this can also be helpful, if you're a journalist or someone looking to, search some things privately, or um, uh, are fearing prosecution or government or any judgment or anything like that for just thinking about an idea or asking a question, then this is where you would come. If you want to make memes, if you want to, share things, you could come in here and log into your account. You could do whatever. And obviously, I think developing on here is one of the best things to do. Um, so I think that's great. Now back to this roadmap. So we have staking. Let's talk a little bit about staking. So stake to earn. Now monthly rewards. These are just points. You're not getting BCT. I mean we don't we don't even have any supply. um, until you guys start paying with BCT, then that will go to the treasury. Um, and if you are paying for credits, if you're paying for memberships with BCT, awesome. You don't want to stake. The staking is not gonna have like a lock on it further than the month that you get the like the subscription. Like let's say you sign up today, you stake today, your stake is for 30 days. And then when your stake is up, your membership needs to renew. You need to either renew your stake or pay in BCT tokens. And we're still debating how many more syncs we're gonna add for the BONK token. And I am really curious to hear what the community thinks about this, because I mean, we've kind of flipped this topic like a few times, but BCT is the token for the project, and also BONK, because again, as you can see, you need to stake BONK in order to receive the memberships, and this is the one tier right now. There's a higher tier of 500,000 BCT and 250,000 BONK, and that tier gets you the unlimited monthly. So we'll take a look at the tiers here, and there's VIP status. VIP status comes from staking, like a lot. Let's just say you're one of the top 20 stakers, then you get the VIP status. We can also redefine this together as a community. Who gets VIP? Like how much BONK and BCT, or how much BCT, or whatever you guys want. And of course, this is passive income. I mean, this is kind of like, it's not necessarily passive income. You are getting operator credits and a runner subscription, right? Like this is what we talked about here. This runner subscription is the one with the just one VM, persistent VM, and you get the community center access, etc. So that's pretty cool. Let's see. You get early access to new features. Like for example, people that have paid with BCT for credits or for memberships, they already see the community center side. Of course, it doesn't have what we talked about earlier, which is this like live kind of concurrent user thing. And that's what we're deploying now, redeploying, and we'll wait for that to build as we keep talking about these ideas. I'm not seeing any messages in the chat, just making sure you guys are good. Just drop like a thumbs up in the chat or something if you could hear me in the Telegram chat. No thumbs up? Let me check everything. No DMs. And then let me take a look at YouTube. Oh, nice. There we go. Somebody dropped a thumbs up. Okay. Cool. Awesome. Yeah, feel free to drop some stuff in the chat for me, guys. This is a lot more fun when we can interact together. Cool. So we have the staking system right here. It'll be a lot of iterations that we can make together as a community, and it's like all of these ideas are open. Like for example, it says it right here. This roadmap is a living document. Expect even more exciting surprises as we build a future together. And that just means it's a living document, like as in we can change these things together as a community. And yeah, there's the point system, which you earn points for everything. Like anything you do in the app, you're gonna be earning points. And then there's like amazing rewards where you can convert the points to credits, unlock features, or get exclusive things. And the NFTs are representation of physical products as well as digital products. So we have some partnerships that are in the works there with some digital stuff. Of course, you know, we have someone who's actually bringing like an actual like BONK like custom computer. I can't wait. I can't wait for that. Oh, I see thumbs up in the chat now. He said, yeah, we can hear. And then I think there's a delay from when he sees our messages. Yeah, that's true. There's like a 2-3 minute delay by the time I say something and the time you guys hear it on the stream. That way, if there's like anything crazy, you guys won't see it. So awesome. Cool. So physical goodies, merchandise, real world benefits, event access, priority tickets to conferences and meetups, and I've been just giving out tickets like my whole life to every convention, and I have been getting tickets to every convention from my friends and people that set this up. Um, I like that fire emoji. That's fire. That's got to be a paid feature. It looks like Sheena is a paid, uh, got a paid account right here. Oh man, yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, and by the way, you know, we have Sheena doing operations and partnerships, and you know the team is growing, and we want to take care of the team. So if you guys don't mind, go ahead and just share this Twitter stream with us, and that will be a lot of support. You know, just to get it to the next eyes, maybe a project, maybe get it to Bonk, right? Maybe we should keep tweeting at Bonk. And I noticed a few people that were pretty high level in Bonk that were talking about us on X. So I think it's eminent that we do something official. And we DM'd Bonk as well, just to show love. But I think any community you create syncs for, and that's like basically removing supply or locking supply somehow, they're going to appreciate that, right? Like we are just building with this idea. He said, yeah, I don't like your flooding. Sheena Consensus Toronto has been muted. Oh, Rose is over here going hard. What's going on, Rose? I think it'll let you come back in 10 minutes. Can one of you guys unmute Sheena, please? Well, she was just sharing the emojis, and how many messages? Is 7 messages? Okay, so it's 7 messages and then it mutes. But she only did 5. Okay. Anyways, cool. Well, thank you, Sheena, and hella love. So, we got the point system here, access to events, physical goodies, amazing rewards, and points for everything you do inside of the Bonk computer. So step-by-step guides. This is for the complete user manual, and this is actually something that I really wanted to do today, because I already have it done. So we'll take a look at that here in a second, but it's just not in website form, right? So I'm gonna make a docs page and essentially put all the information that we have from the manual on this docs page. The user manual, there's also a developer's manual. Customization tips, troubleshooting, best practices, all of that is there. So yeah, join the revolution, bonk.computer, our TG chat, and then follow for updates, hold, 10,000 bonk and 10,000 BCT for daily VM access up to 1 hour per day, and that's just like 10,000 BONK and 10,000 BCT is really not that much money at all um, right now. So I would get those and hold that. Just, you can have that disposable VM, and you can run code in there. You can run whatever, test stuff out before you put it on your actual machine. That way you can just be extra safe. The harder you make it for things to happen to you, the better it is, especially where we're going with AI finding 0 days left and right. Okay. All right. And yeah, and so now that we went through that together as a community, I know yesterday I just kind of was like, yo, just go read it, right? Now that we went through that together, we'll get to developing together. I'll probably just shut up while I'm working unless you guys want me to say something or have a question. But essentially, I'm going to put the PDF styling and upload the PDF in the proper folder so you can see the full light paper. And this is good too, though. Like, let's go over this, right? The world's first meme-powered Web3 decentralized operating system running entirely on Solana. This revolutionary platform combines Anthropic, Qwen, OpenAI, all of these capabilities with secure virtual machine environments to create an unprecedented decentralized computing experience powered by memes and farts, right? We call that cloud compute. I call it fart. And we also use serverless functions. So the code lives everywhere and nowhere at once. Now, we have a VPS accessibility revolution that is eliminating a lot of different things like banking and ID requirements and geographic barriers for people to access compute, even for just a little bit of compute, right? That meme is like, can I get a little bit of, that's like that meme. Someone make that. Someone make that. All right. So then we have our dual token access where you need BONK, and you can use BONK for just the VM access, right? 1 hour daily. Now, these numbers can change. So get it while you can. I think what we'll do is whoever starts doing it like right away when we launch the staking, and if the numbers like are higher in BONK and BCT, for example, then we will honor whatever you staked at. So I think it's a good idea to do that because we still have to talk to our partners. We still are very open to what the BONK team or Let's BONK team or the community says, right? So there's no shame in improving what we're doing. So we are very open to improving it. And AI-powered virtual desktop, and yeah, this needs to change already because I already put 4.0 yesterday, and we'll take a look at that. The community center, we talked enough about that. The VM timeline and public sharing, we talked enough about that. And never before possible experiences. We talked a little bit about maybe the gallery OS idea, where as an artist you can put up an entire OS and make that a whole gallery with different experiences when people walk into different folders or places in the VM, and make it interactive. See when they're there. They can see when you're there, and you can guide them. That's awesome. There's technical architecture. Not going to bore you with this part because the people that want it probably already read it, and then the people that don't probably just don't even care for it. So it's good tech. All right, tech works according to everyone on Twitter. So tokenomics and payment system. This is a supply, as you know, 1 billion. There's not like there needs to be more information here, and so we will put that. But the information is already, again, it's already 2,000 lines of this light paper, and we have a technical paper as well. This is a little bit more about the token gating, and we talked about that. Daily limits, AI operator credits, monthly unlimited plan, and then the runner plan, which those are the two plans. If you stake 500 BCT and 250,000, or these are 500,000, 250,000, you get this monthly unlimited plan. And then if you just do the 100K each, then you get the runner plan. And yeah, you just stake it for the 30 days. You get the pass. You know, if you wanna like not have the pass, 14 days into it or whatever, then you could just unstake and you will lose the pass immediately. And then if you want to renew, then you do have to restake. And this is to make sure that every user is an active user on the platform. And let's see here, we got for more information, you come through. I'm gonna change the color of this, and everything else looks good. Awesome. So do you guys have any questions on this so far? All right, looks like no questions in the chat. So we'll move on to the next. All right, we'll move on to the next part. I got some folks here in the room. If you guys can hear that in the back. So hang on really quick. All right, I'm gonna play some tunes for you guys as I wait for my friends to give us a little bit more quiet for the session. All right, so it looks like our checks and balances are here. Looks like our VM is not giving us the AI because no credits and no BC. So that's perfect because this stuff is expensive, especially if you want to use the latest and greatest models. Now let's flip over back to our VS Code, and in VS Code, which here is called Windsurf. No, in Windsurf, shout out to Windsurf devs, man. $3 billion acquisition from OpenAI for a VS Code fork. Alright, don't ever think forks are not important. Don't ever think you can't make money with open source software. So, shout out the founders of Windsurf. They found the ultimate hack. Just fork VS Code, improve it a little bit, and sell it for $3 billion. Why not? All right. So in the code, we were looking for the model. So the model's behavior lives right here, and right here in the chats. But as you see up here, sandbox ready, it's ready, they ready. Okay, so as you can see right here, like I was telling you, it's actually running on Claude 4. So you guys will have like an even smarter AI that does even more. And this is in the previous deployment, so we will change those models here. So it's a little bit about the behavior and what it could do, etc., etc. But it's directly from Anthropic. So we have that, and all right. Okay, so Okay. So as I look at some of the messages, the DMs, and get ready to fix the light paper and a little bit of the info there, and then get the staking redeployed, and we can debug together and find out why. There's also the Solana starter kit where we might do that together on a branch. I think that would be a fun adventure. But yeah, we'd just be kind of like rebuilding some stuff. So not in a hurry to build anything, but I definitely want to get all those features out for you guys like as soon as possible, so it could be out of our hands and we can just, you know, essentially burn the keys to the repo and, you know, have it be maintained by those that care about it and those who are contributing. So alright, so I'll play some tunes really quick and I'll be right back. Might even turn my camera on when I come back. We'll see.
So we ain't even much doing no business through the Cash App no more. No Sirski. I don't want your PayPal, I don't want your Venmo. You gon' have to drop that wallet address, no kizzy.
Ayy, send the waddy. Send the waddy.
Yeah.
Drop the waddy. Drop it. Drop the waddy. Drop it. Send the waddy.
Send it.
Send the waddy.
Send it up.
Drop the waddy. Drop the waddy. Yeah, yeah, drop it. Drop the waddy. Ayy, send the waddy. Send the waddy. Drop the waddy. Drop the waddy. Send the waddy. Send the waddy. Drop the waddy. Drop the waddy. Yeah, yeah, drop it. Send the waddy. Send the waddy. Drop the waddy. Drop the waddy. Send the waddy. Send the waddy. Drop the waddy. Drop the waddy. Yeah, yeah, drop it.
Let's go. I know it. I know.
Live for the motherfucking day, I know. I ain't never care what they say, I don't. 307 be the city I'm from. Got the city going dumb, motherfucker, I know. Boy, you ain't even graduate, I know. Boy, why you never be in state, I don't know. How long do the drive take, I don't know. But this I know, this I know. Born to be a motherfucking great, I know. Killed that shit one take, I know. Boy, you like bitches with a cake, I know. This I know, this I know. Always gotta separate the fake, I know. Always gotta fill the fan plates, I know. Even time, Brody, I'm a slay, I know. This I know, Tanjiro. And I'm back. There's things from the past that I can't take back. Things I didn't say when I wish I had. I threw them Percocets away, threw them Zanny bars away. When I stopped, they thought I was mad. Young DK always with some bad. Tried not to look, but I can. Goddamn, that ass fire. I feel like Tanjiro, she's trying to eat me up like a vampire. These NFTs on my phone, good energy in my home. Can't take me out of my zone, and they know, they know. Ah, yes, it's 307, stolen weapons, 007. Talk about blessings, count my blessings. I grew up, worked through my lessons. Now straight chillin', I'm the definition of winning. A pretty vixen with me, Lord, it's a feeling. I look at the ceiling, that's what I envision. Put me in position, I'll win, it's a given. Like living like I'm on a mission. I'm fishing, I'm fixing to add up addition and do some division. For homies commissions, we split it, we don't need permission. I make split decisions, we walk in the building, they feel it. I'm driven, ain't no competition. I move with precision, I'm ballin' like Jordan. I need a physician, I'm switching, I'm fishing, stacking repetition. I'm born to be a motherfucking great, I know. Killed that shit one take, I know. Boy, you like bitches with a cake, I know. This I know, this I know. Always gotta separate the fake, I know. Always gotta fill the fan plates, I know. Demon time, Brody, I'm a slay, I know. This I know, Tanjiro. What the fuck is we on? Tell me what you like. We gon' get it right tonight. We ain't smoking light. Shorty, show me what your vibe like. Smoke me some dope. I've been stacking right. I could get rich in the night. Let me change your way. I'm gon' fly you out tonight, yo. In my UFO. You should know better, shorty. You should know better. You should know better, shorty. You should know better. We on. So we smoke. What the fuck is we on? Fuck is we on? What the fuck is we? If I part this birthday, tell me what we work, babe. Even on my worst days, I wake up in first place. I cycle to myself, always rolling dice. Tell me what you want, and tell me what the price. Elevated state of mind.
Y'all still here with me? Alright, I've been just setting up some dependencies and stuff.
You should know better, shorty.
Let's try
You
this
should
again.
know better. You should know better, shorty. You should know better. We on. So we smoke. What the fuck is we on? Oh, what's been on my mind? It's the dollar signs and dollar signs. Let's go take a ride. We got lots of time and lots of time. Lots of time to get cash right. Smoking since the end of last night. I'm tipping red. On the bins. Rob the bins. I've been stacking right. I could get rich in the night. Let me change your life. I'm gon' fly you out tonight, yo. In my UFO. You should know better, shorty. You should know better. You should know better, shorty. You should know better. Where we on? So we smoke. What the fuck is we on? You should know better, shorty. You should know better. You should know better, shorty. You should know better. We on.
What up, what up, what up, what up? Just turned the cam bam on for those just listening. Alright, looks like this is ready. Let's see. Yeah, I don't have any lighting in here just yet. I keep like leaving it in my other spot. But you like the Mog glasses? Yeah? Yeah. Shout out Hidden Lotus for the Mog. You feel me? Shout out the Mog for the Mog. You feel me? Alright, so we got local host is loading again. And as long as we don't get any errors here, then we'll go ahead and keep working. And we'll do our thing. Okay, so I'm not sure why this is over and over. So let's, I think if we delete our dependencies and do a fresh install, it'll work better for us. And even on localhost, like I know this error right here is because of localhost, and there are other like privy bugs with the localhost, but this shouldn't actually happen, because this will make like little minor things like break in the code, and like it'll be just buggy, and like users won't really know like why. But it's really just needed to run this command. Now I know I ran it with just npm rebuild because that's how I have to run it, because if I run it like this, it doesn't actually work. See, So then you run it like that. And then I'm just gonna run the dev server right after one more time, and then if not, then we'll just get to the PDF, and I'll work on debugging this a little bit more. Ooh, rebuilt successfully. Maybe I should run npm run build. Let's try. It's ready. Let's try it out. Oh, this one started. Well, it'll start, you know, regardless. But yeah, like I said, this error is just it'll make like little things like kind of weird throughout the whole app. You should know what the fuck is we on? You should know. You should know. You should know better. What the fuck? We'll get it right tonight. Let me check the chat too, because I haven't been looking at the chat. Bro, that meme in the chat is so crazy. Oh, music? You like my music? Let's go. Can hear you barely. Music is loud. Let me see. Okay. Was this earlier? Yeah, I'm gonna turn this down. Cool. If I bought this perk, will we work, babe? Even on my worst day, I'm in first place. Tell me what the price. This won't log in, as I remember, very good. But yeah, this won't log in right here because Privy's allowed origin URLs or domains don't include localhost. We omitted it on purpose, and we are running a production environment there. So awesome. Well, it builds. We still have this like pesky little error, and it actually popped up twice. So we'll debug this in case. Let me see. Yeah, I don't like your flooding. Why do you keep... Rose is just like, yo, Sheena. Sheena just showing love, fam. Not again. Got muted again. Oh, man. Yeah, 7 messages in a row, I think it considers flooding. We just like had that pretty strong. Okay. We should know better. What the fuck is we on? Alright. Cool. Let's see. What we're gonna do is mess with this light paper. This is the light paper. It's as light as they come. I'm gonna hide this window right here. Boom. All right. Okay. So let's get this out of the way because this is probably the easiest part of it. If we are feeling froggy, we could turn up with root code and have this Claude 4 kind of work with it. Got to know how to prompt it and make sure that it's not doing too much at a time. So I use it a lot more for debugging, like and things like that. And as you can see, there's a couple of history chats there. This time we're gonna say include a view full light paper button in the light paper section of the modal of the info modal. This button should allow users to view the entire at BONK computer white paper, and let's do this. This is just gonna be called the light paper. I think white paper is a strong term. So we're gonna just keep this as the light paper because to be honest, there is a lot more that we can do with this. And why is my shortcut not working? It's fine. I'm inside the sometimes the shortcuts and keyboard interactions don't work as well on the BONK computer. And actually I worked on that in this deployment that has this little error. There was an keyboard inputs optimization. So this is going to be light paper, full light paper. Which was previously called at BONK computer white paper.md. Alright, so view the full light paper button in the light paper section of the info model or modal. This button should allow users to view the entire, which was previously called with ensure great user experience by including functional navigation to this. Alright, let's just see what it does. As it does that, I can probably do something else, like drink some soda, some apple soda. Shout out Mom Dukes. Took that out your fridge, mama. Thank you. Alright, and as it's working, you can like press on it. You could see this, or you could go to the document itself, which in this case it's working on info, and that is in, where is that at? Is it in lib? Well, you just ask root code right here, or see it right here. Always rolling dice. Tell me. Components. Alright. So now it's working. I can make this like that. Modify to add the full. Alright, it's probably going to ask for permission to edit the file, or no? Or is that when it's ready? Oh, it's because it's a huge file. Yeah, don't delete my code, fam. That's the problem with these AIs, man. They'll just straight up delete everything. Even the smartest one, like this Claude 4. And let's go ahead and turn off the... Oh yeah, it's off. Perfect. Nothing working. Hopefully it doesn't time out. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. I'm gonna be very careful of what it says next right here, because it spent so many tokens that if I hit this save, it's gonna go to the next call and it's gonna yeah, it's not gonna be good. It's gonna like max my tokens per minute, because that was such a huge document. I mean, it's pretty good, but it is pretty good size. But also, you know, Claude doesn't have like that much context window, as you can see up here. Like there is not much context window. 200K is like nothing. Like Google is already working with 5 million. So it added this section right here that highlights the full white paper. Is this, did it just like try to like fill it in? Technical white paper. Okay. So I think what I can do for it is after I save this, I'll actually paste the entire thing here, because it, yeah, that's why it took like 60,000 tokens, because it was trying to copy the whole thing. But I know for a fact that just the white paper alone is 1999 or 98 lines. So it's a lot bigger than even this. Let's go ahead and hit save now that it's been about a minute. Alright, perfect. Diff was blah 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 blah. Alright, cool. I always wanted to do this just in case, and then hit start new tasks just so you could keep this chat as in memory, and then you can always reference this chat if you want to build more. But yeah, I think I got my idea is right here, where it just like stops the white paper right here. Is a living document, blah blah blah. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna go up here, and I mean we could have easily just like put the light paper in some like, you know, this same file and just like shared this file, or put this file in a Word document and made a PDF and just like shared that PDF. But what's the fun in that? Alright, so I think it goes all the way to the other apostrophe, which, or hyphen. So hang on. Goes up to right here. It goes up to right here. But I want to see something. When it did, it says seamlessly access the complete technical white paper. That's not the thing. Yeah, see, it's like hallucinating already. Enhanced navigation, prominent button, complete full paper display, professional layout with header navigation, table of contents, and the entire content. Well, it's not the entire content, but sure. Excellent UX, multiple navigation options, responsive design, blah blah blah. Okay, cool. Maintain all existing models. Cool. Seamlessly access. Okay, so I think it didn't like, I was just making sure it didn't like summarize the light paper, because, you know, whatever. But yeah, we just pasted the whole thing, as you can see, we're at 2,000 lines plus now. Cool. And there is a problem up here, and 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 up here. start the problem right away. Okay, yeah, we started the problem right away, so because the copy was wrong. I think the star comes with it. I don't know. We'll find. Oh no. No, I guess the star doesn't come with it. Let's just do this. There. What? Did I fuck it up again? Alright. Huh. Interesting. Okay. Alright. Here's what I'm gonna do. Just want to see how it looks like first. So instead of doing all that, what we're gonna do is we're just gonna deploy it. That'll also give us a look into if our rebuild actually did anything here in production. Let's make sure the server is off, and let's go ahead and deploy light paper, full light paper plus optimizations. And just save manually. That's a lot more player. Cool. There we go. And we'll sync the changes. And as I told you guys, actually yesterday or this morning in the other stream, I'm going to be working on a Bitcoin dApp inside a BONK computer. This is a Bitcoin dApp with Hidden Lotus, and the technology is Rune. And it's a super cool art project. So I'm happy to keep sharing, you know, what I'm doing when I'm working inside of BONK computer. I think it's important. But yeah, as this is, you know, kind of like pressing and the deployment has a couple of errors, we're going to go ahead and just focus on that until we get that out of the way. Look, I just found an error just looking, right? It's this one. For Sonnet, Gwen, OpenAI, along with LM Studio, or LM Studio actually. LM Studio, Olama, and Light LLM. Cool. Awesome. This is all like too like just meme power, dude. I don't know Solana. Don't even need to say blockchain. I don't even know what blockchain is. I know Solana. Display. That was my tweet a couple days ago. Okay, so we edited this slightly. We can just like also look here for 3.7 if it mentions that anywhere. Yep, right here. Up. Right here. Oh, come on now. Four. And then one more. Four. Alright. And then last one. Four. Wait. did I jump all the way over there? Let's close this. And yeah. Alright. Let's see right here. Can't keep me down today. La la la. Alright, hang on for me, guys. There we go. That fits better. Alright, let's sync these changes. Alright. And let's check the deployment feed uh, here. I'll just leave it how it is for now. If it bugs me too much though. Alright. Alright, I got mad screens in here, by the way. Shout out Hidden Lotus, man. The GOAT. The motherfucking GOAT. Alright, while this is building, shameless plugs. Go ahead and join the waitlist at operate.fun. You'll see it on my X bio. Also, keep an eye out on Adopt Fosters, the Adopt Fosters profile on Twitter, and make sure you follow Hidden Lotus. We have something really cool for all the builders in Bitcoin, something that we actually are surprised that doesn't exist for Bitcoin devs and people that want to deploy dApps on Bitcoin. So we're making it way easier for you guys to do so by grinding it out ourselves, and we put in over 300 commits in this repo. It's been running since early April, and that has been really fun. Like it's not anything bad. We are excited to share that. So that's part of what I wanted to work on. Had everything been successfully deployed. But since it's not, it'll just take a little bit longer, a little bit of debugging, and the code is sound, it's very logical, and we have all the functions we need, just minor things in the production environment that are different from staging, that are different from local, and yeah, just letting it take its time. Let's see. Is the are the mod glasses working for you guys? What do you think? Does it look good on me? I just stole those from bro. Alright, let's see. Buy more. Alright. Cool. And with no messages there, let's check the info model. Light paper. Light paper. Beautiful light paper. Yeah, perfect. Alright, so let's bring this here and check this out. On computer on Brave. Get this one. Alright, let's check it out. Go to info. Okay, go to light paper. You got your overview, and then you got the full joint right here. So then whatever we paste, it's going to be right here. So that's awesome. I just wanted to make sure that that was actually the case. Now, as you can see, it's having a hard time with the markdown formatting. So we need to change the markdown formatting to a different type of format. And initially, that's what I was doing for the PDF. This table of content is empty. Oh, it's not empty. It's just in a different text color or in white. And technical white paper still says that here. Full white paper, technical white paper. Okay, so cool. So with these errors, what we're gonna do is go ahead and fix them really quick. And they're in the info modal, table of content, and the title. I think those are more important. And then we can paste the rest and work on the formatting. But there you have it. So you do have a lot more information if you were looking for a lot more information on architecture and how everything works, what you can do, Um, that's all there. The next piece of this I think that's really important is the um, user manual. The user manual is important because it kind of gives you like a lot of good ideas and how to actually use um, the manual, no, the computer. Let's see, user manual. So this user manual is also, I mean, we worked pretty intense on it. 1,000 lines, just kind of like it's just like a docs page, you know. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use I think it's called Once UI. Once UI design docs. Yep, the Once UI docs in order to create the docs page, and the docs page will have that user manual. I think the Once UI is really cool. It's just like Next.js packages or like component packages that are already out of the box, and you can use that look really good. I seen this one during the last hackathon, and I really liked it. Um, yeah, so I want to make all the docs with this type of UI, like make the docs pages with this right here. Um, so it's pretty cool. They like if you install it yourself, like you don't pay anything, but if you want to use their app and just drop your document and it turns it into this, then you can pay. It's like I don't know, $10 a month or something. Um, but yeah, no, we'll just do it ourselves. You know what I mean? Go ahead and save that. Throw that on some BCT. Some AI credits or something. Um, so what we'll do is once UI core. Where was it at? I think it was in their GitHub, but docs. Let's just go here. Components. Info modal. We're gonna look for technical paper. Is it technical white paper? Yeah, that's what it was. Alright, these two are gonna be replaced by complete. Well, there's just 3 of them. Let's see, are they all caps or no caps? They're okay, so just that one is no caps. Paper with detailed specifications. Light. Do light like this. We're gonna do this one for this one. Boom, and then the other two, since they are capitalized, we'll do that. And do both of them. Boom, gone. Awesome. Light paper, complete version. We'll put the rest of it here. June 1st or 4th is when we published it. Table of contents. So this right here, the color was not good. Light paper, class name, white rounded border. That's the border. White pre-wrap font mono. Gray 800. What if we just like write black 800? I don't know. Let's go ahead and pull up Cascade. This is not such a big job. And we can even just do this and just make it really easy on ourselves. Right here. The oh, let me go ahead and actually share it with our friend Cascade here. Open chat with Cascade. Gives it the line increment so you don't have to spend your tokens. And by tokens, I mean like AI inference tokens, compute tokens, API tokens. 442 the list of table of contents is the same or very similar color to the background and we can't see it. Let's fix that. Alright, and we just vibe code in at this point, you know, some simple. I mean, it can't even really do a lot with like the whole code because just the context window is like too small. So this is it right here. Is that what you did? Updated that, blah, blah, to now use ensuring items are clearly visible against light gray background. Okay. I'll take that to the bank. And now the formatting is just a little weird. Then I need to figure out why it's not letting me paste the whole paper. Copy. How does this one start? It starts with the same thing. Cool. And how does it end? Ends with the same thing. That apostrophe. Or that asterisk, I mean. Alright, so let's copy it. We'll try this copy again. If it doesn't work, I will have to move on just because it's taking way fucking longer than I wanted. And why? Why? Alright, I'm not gonna wrestle with it though. I'm just gonna let our good old friend Anthropic Claude figure this out. I believe it has to do with the beginning of how this works. Or maybe, yeah, I don't know. So here's what we're gonna do. We are going to give it our all. Every time. Don't give it our all, guys. Give it your all. I know you're probably tuning in. You want to like see me actually like, I don't know, go to the dark web on BONK computer or something, you know? We'll get there. We'll get to the fun shit. We just have a few, you know, housekeeping items, like as you can see, really important things. You know, they may seem quite simple, but why the red errors, fam? Oh shit. Looks like you pasted a very long snippet. How can I assist you with this content? Here are common actions I can help with. Better readability, add in section anchor links that work in your model UI. Add in section, making the table content interactive, click blah blah blah. Splitting da da da. Fixing and render and markdown issues. Yeah, I like that. Extract this content as separate markdown for data files. No, yeah, we're gonna want you to splitting content into collapsible or paginated sections. That's cool. Making the table content. This is all cool. I just want the whole thing. So we can do all of this, but can I just talk to this thing? How can I? Where's the voice? That's why I'm about to get on VS Code for real, because I could talk to VS Code without having to type all this. I just want to make sure the entire full, or I'm not even gonna reference the entire text I pasted in at info is all there. There's about 2,000 lines of text. As long as you can keep it all, go ahead and, alright, let's go. See what's good. I think I'm getting hungry too. What time is it? Oh shit! How did it get to 7 o'clock? What the fuck? Brev. It's 7:11 actually. And I need to go. I was about to stream for an hour. But my next thing is actually just gonna be working on this, but like zoning out and working on it, you know? It's a little bit different when I'm streaming. It's like my brain is like two places. Okay. So it said, see to address your goals for the massive model. Split the white paper into collapsible colored sections under major heading. Make the table content interactive. Add anchors like links to each section. Okay, so it's trying to still break it up in order to, because like that would be too big for the info modal. And it fixed a bunch of lint errors, so that's really what it was. It's all these like TypeScript formatting problems, because it's just text. Now this, it might have did too much, like just for like the white paper, because I really just wanted it to be written down. So there's other like formatting ways that I can come in here and just, you know, take out and make the text more plain, and like not separate, because it had like separate sections, and that's what is messing it up. So all right, looks like it solved it. Perfect. Oh, what is this? Oh yeah, it's still working, that's why. And let's go ahead and turn the server off too. Yep, formatting a little better. Only a couple of red lines now. And then all the ones down here. Yeah, this is gonna look way better than just like a document though, I'm not gonna lie. But I will put this this document in PDF also somewhere, just for academics that care about this stuff. Which I know a few, you know, and we love them. They're nerdy, but we love them. All right, I'm gonna check the chat just because I'll be heading out soon, and I will keep you guys posted. I'll come back on as long as I get somewhere further with the staking and community center deployment, because it's not going to production currently, and there's just a very tiny little um, kind of incompatibility. And I'm pretty sure it's like TypeScript, like linting. Just need to write the same sentence in a slightly different way. Let's open the terminal, see what you're doing over here. I feel like it's gonna time out. It's like it's a lot of code here. Oh, it's right here. Is it running? Yeah. Yeah, it's running now. Okay. Yeah. So this way you can see the terminal too. So I like this. Let's go ahead and turn modal off. Yeah, what do you guys think about like these docs style? Do you like them? Are you excited? All right. We got market cap is criminal. Jeez. Man, I'm glad I'm not, looking into any of that because it's gotta be hard, man. It's gotta be hard uh, to be a degen. And let's go ahead and do this. We'll do this. And we'll do this. Alright, boom. Just gonna run it up. Where's the model that? What is the? Oh, this is on Cascade. Thank God I'm not paying for these tokens. This API. Yeah, we'll do something more fun on the next one. Assuming we'll have our staking and community center up, and white paper, all the prerequisites, right? All the prerequisites. I also worked on a landing page. Like we had a landing page initially where the app goes to a landing page and then you hit login and then you go to the actual OS. Um, but we just wanted to do things a little bit different. Like, I think people would expect to see a landing page and we didn't want to do that. Just so, yeah, it's just like unexpected, um, unexpected project with unexpected ideas in an unexpected community. I honestly like love the community. I love you guys so much. I've been feeling so much better since I was introduced to everyone and just watching everyone, be excited and uh, build and contribute, their time. So I really, really appreciate you guys. You have no idea like what that means to me. I've never had that. Always been a content creator, always been a record creator and things like that, and a developer, and worked in a lot of hackathons with a lot of teams and a lot of projects, throughout the years. And to have a community that I can call my own is actually really, really special. It's something I always wanted to, but you can't buy people's like faith, or you can't buy people's loyalty or love for that matter, and so I'm just happy and um, appreciative, grateful that you guys are here. I'm gonna stop this guy right here because he's running on 4.1. Like we don't really do that over here. What we do is we open up root code and we pay for our own goddamn API key like bosses. And we use that because that allows us to use the latest and greatest encoding models, which is the Claude 4, the Sonnet and Opus. Opus is a little bit more expensive, but and these tokens, there's a lot of tokens here, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna put these errors all the way here. And we're gonna take that section and say, yo, root code. Wait, why is it doing that? What if I click this? No? Maybe it's because of the screen size. There we go. Add to context. Wait, that's too much context. No. Fix errors in info modal. Because our friend GPT was running around in circles, fam. Circles. 4.0 is pretty good. They just, you know, again, I was on Cascade, so I can't really, I don't really have much of a choice, but I'm glad it did all the other work so that like Claude doesn't have to do that. Because as you will see very shortly, I am paying for everything. Alright. Come on, man. It's just text, man. I'm about to go in here my damn self at this point. Let's hope Claude just fixes some of it, and then I'll just fix the rest manually. Initially, it was like literally one error. Now it put all these sections and like a few different styling things, which I like. But chances are there might be more errors introduced. Let's see. Yeah, when you keep an open mind and you're building, you know, yeah, like you keep an open mind and you're building, you gotta like invest a little bit more time into that like open-mindedness, you know? Because if you just do things like the way you think you want to do them or they should be done, like how open-minded are you, right? And so that comes with a price tag of, you know, you gotta maybe it'll take longer to do things, you know, maybe like everyone wanted the stake to be live now, and here we are, been working together on this for at least an hour. So let me take a look at streaming numbers and chats, and then we can head on out so I can actually work a little bit faster with you guys. Or I could just like completely mute. So blazing higher. Yep, awesome. So TG is looking good. We're getting some buys in. That's awesome. We haven't spent $1 on any, you know, volume, anything, doing anything. Everything's just been organic. The community we have, I mean, over, you know, 380 people in the TG channel, all organically. Never happened to me. Never seen it happen in any project. At least not recently. There's maybe some couple projects that grew organically, but since I wasn't all the way on the inside, I don't actually know if it was all organic or not. So, but here I know for a fact that, you know, unless of course someone with like a big percentage in the project that bought their coins or something was trying to pump their own bags and, you know, did whatever on the side. I don't know. I'm not even looking at charts, volumes, transactions, nothing. The most I'll see is whatever is in the safeguard notifications there. So, yeah, let's see what Claude is doing. Is it timed out? No, it actually wants to edit it now. There's a large template literal starting at and ending at and contains markdown content, but it's not being used properly. This template literal is just floating without being assigned to anything or rendered. How is that though? I just... Okay. Alright. Alright. Never mind. So as we let this guy work, I'm going to go ahead and start a little bit of music. And if you guys have any last minute questions or anything, just put them in the chat. I'm here. I just started work when I got here and started streaming right away. So I'll work a little bit longer. Any good success, anything, you'll definitely know. And as soon as Staken is live, I'm letting you guys know that for sure, because I think it's really important for you guys to have memberships and to see the full app. You know, because even right now, like those without BONK and BCT, soon enough won't be able to access the free VM. So make sure you get your 10,000 of each of those tokens. 10,000 BONK and 10,000 BCT. Should be pretty cheap right now. Like, I mean, we're talking less than $1 each. And you just hold them. You don't have to stake them or anything. They just have to be in your wallet every time you want to access the VM. And you get 1 hour per day per account. But yeah, I wouldn't recommend making multiple accounts. Just to keep it clean. And if you do want, multiple accounts, feel free to do so. Cool, cool, cool. So let me check Twitter. Edit unsuccessful. See, I know it. I'm gonna have to get what's his name on the line? Gemini. Oh, look. Oh, there we go. Fuego. That's what I'm talking about. Why are these red though? Oh, they're well, yeah. Total users. So we're just gonna do these TypeScript errors. Yeah, this is a TypeScript. Oh, this is a quote. Never mind. I think we're good, guys. Or not. It just needs to put this in, I think, 1, 2, 3, and one of these. And then we can do same thing here for the TypeScript stuff. It might just be the TypeScript stuff that did this. TypeScript. Okay. So, and then so what's going on? Is it the stars? Okay. Alright, I'll wrestle with this. A little bit of formatting, but yeah, Claude actually surprised me by doing a good job. So awesome. Guys, this has been fun. It's been real. It's been real fun. And just take a look at if we have any questions, and then we're gonna work on everything extensively. Like I said, I just got here. I haven't even smoked, which is not even like me. But that's good. Gotta stay healthy, stay clean, get some bahur. Mashallah, tabarakallah, keep the evil eye away. And that meme is so funny. That Bill Gates. Yo, who said Gate the who was it? You said put that Bill Gates picture whenever they're trying to like access the gated features. Yeah, I need to do that. Let me see. I think it was Shooter. I think it was Shooter. Alright, approve. Mm. Link that shit. Alright. What account is this? Okay. Wow, 400 people. 431 people. What are you guys doing with your lives? That's like a lot of people. Thank you for tuning in, of course. You're doing something great with your life right now. Um, if you're here, you're probably interested in, VMs and memes, and you're interested in crypto, cybersecurity, and making a bag and keeping it. And I think that's what we're all here for as well. It's really, really, really important. I cannot stress this enough to keep your bag once you make it. Um, Harder than it sounds. Actually, most people they do have luck and success. They just don't get to keep their gains. Whether the market takes them or trading or um, even worse, you actually just completely lose them to some criminal. And those people it will never benefit them. It's not it's literally you can get a Lambo with that money and crash and burn in that Lambo that night. Like it's not gonna be a good thing that you got it. So I would say make sure you keep studying and keep tuning into these streams because we're starting the school for you guys to learn encryption, AI, Web3, and how it all kind of blends in. Um, and we have a full-on course. I have aischool.cool, which is my school where I am the principal. So check out aischool.cool. I haven't even shilled it. I haven't even shilled anything today. Oh, it was like, look, Claude was like, yeah, yeah, you don't need it, my nigga. Like, bro, what are you talking about? Yeah, reject. All right, we're gonna stop now, buddy. I'm just gonna edit this manually. Don't worry. It's like literally a couple of punctuations away. So, all right, guys. So let me show you this really quick. You can go here. Um, Actually, we won't talk about that just now. I'm gonna fix this. I'm gonna fix the staking and deploy, and then probably eat and smoke like a regular person because it's about to be 8 o'clock soon, and I haven't done anything. Um, Slept for 4 hours. As you guys know, I was in the stream earlier this morning at 4:20, um, or earlier before that, and then I was up, in the chat. You'll see I barely slept like 3 or 4 hours, and then woke up around when I said I woke up, and just got here, just got to the office. Stay in tune, and hopefully you learned something from this. If you have any questions, now is the time. I'll look at the Twitter one more time for comments. I will look at the Telegram one more time, and I'll be here. So I'll be in the chat, and you guys can get a hold of me, and we can keep cooking. Shout out to all the legends everywhere that are just sharing and promoting the project. We're talking Soul Kaiser, we're talking Sheena, we're talking Choppa, we're talking Lotus, we're talking Edward and the good folks at Tapestry. We're talking the good folks at Solana. We're talking Eric Stevens, right? Shout out Eric Stevens. When he gets in, we have a graphic ready for him. As you know, everyone's like, "Oh, Ericsson, Ericsson." Well, we made the Ericsson graphic just like waiting for him. So as soon as he gets in, guys, I'm gonna share this in the chat. Actually, no, I'm gonna wait. As soon as he gets in, someone let me know. I'll share. I will share. But you can see it right here. Boom, boom. Ericsson, Eric Stevens. We'll see you in BONK Computer soon, son. Yeah. All right. Well, this was fun. This was real. It's been real fun. Um, we'll talk to you guys real soon. Oh wait, I didn't check the chat in here. Why did Bonk delete the Bonk morning post? Oh, dude, that's how my nostrils look like? I'm just joking. There is a chat here. Hi, chat. I didn't know that there was a chat on the Twitter. And since it's, you know, so many people watching, that's awesome. All right, cool. No messages in the chat, nothing in the DM, and then nothing in the TG. So I'll see you guys soon. Much love. You should know. What track is this? I'm gonna drop one of these. Alrighty. Cheers, everyone. See you around. Yeah, Eric is not in yet. Just if this is confusing. He's not in. He's not in. When he's ready, we got him.
Need a wrist like Johnny Dang. That bitch that need to be tamed. Whole zip with a good old drink. No friends, but I got deep franks. I'm numb to all this pain. New day, every day is pay. Ain't no game I can't be played. This could put me up in space. I've been trying to change my ways. Ride down ocean, do ain't changing. Picking up the paper off the lean, it got me swaying. I just wanna love my safe. You know that I secure my bank. Think about the shit I could've done. What I do any other way? This real life, not no game. I done made it through the rain. I'm gon' get my bag right. Don't give one fuck about fame. Maybe cop a watch, maybe cop a chain. Running to these bands, I know that I'm gon' maintain. Ay, running like a race, you know I'm gon' keep my pace. Maybe diamonds on my face, maybe mansion for a place. I just gotta say my grace. I'm alive, gotta get my things. Walk into the bank with some 50s and some francs. Need a wrist like Johnny Dang. That bitch that need to be tamed. Whole zip with a good old drink. No friends, but I got deep franks. I'm numb to all this pain. New day, every day is pay. Ain't no game I can't be played. This could put me up in space.
Oh, spark me a L. Smokes all this shit cheap. I just made a few bands in my sleep. Can't get caught up way too deep.
Hey, go get some guard repeat.
Hey.
Who the fuck stopping me?
Okay.
Who the fuck calling me? Oh, always calling me. Hey.
If you have any artists in the community, go ahead and send your music in. We'll put it on the computer. Everyone to hear.
Hundreds on the way, bad bitch on the way. Dirty money, clean money, that shit all the same. Need a wrist like Johnny Dang. That bitch that need to be tamed. Whole zip with a good old drink. No friends, but I got deep franks.
Okay.
I'm numb to all this pain. New day, every day is pay. Ain't no game I can't be played. This could put me up in space. Need a wrist like Johnny Dang. That bitch that need to be tamed. Whole zip with a good old drink. No friends, but I got deep franks. I'm numb to all this pain. New day, every day is pay. Ain't no game I can't be played. This could put me up in space.